Hey yo, what's up y'all? It's your boy Triple Man in the building. No man, it's been a while, things of that nature, but we'll get into that later. I got plenty of time to explain to you what happened, why it happened, and you know what? Let's just do this first. Welcome Black and Melty Blood Cadenza, y'all. This is version B2, the PC version. It's the final version of Melty Blood. So, you know what I'm saying? This is it. Catch me out. The end of this. And then one more after it. So, you know, I have to press down because this game goes in a demo mode really quickly for some reason. Like, I really want to see the computer fight. Like, I really, you know, that would make my day. Never mind. Now, let's just get started. Arcade mode hasn't changed other than the new characters that I don't have stories. Not a big deal. Versus mode, different story. A whole bunch of ways you can get greasy and get down. Versus player mode, versus CPU mode, you can replay, you can save and replay any fight that you've ever had and then play it back and record it again, I guess. Tag battle mode is technically Hisui and Kohaku mode. The tag function is down, shield, just so you know. And team battle mode is if you've ever played like a 2-on-2 Mugen fight, same thing. All 4 characters, same time. No big deal. Survival mode is survival mode. They actually brought that over from the PS2 version. First time it's ever been in the PC version of the game, just so that you know. Giant Attack 666, if you've ever like seen an old Melty Blood video or a Mugen video, you may have seen someone called Giant Akia. Yeah, Giant Akia was the secret boss in the old Melty Blood games, but that stopped when it came on the PS2 because that was the first game she was not featured in. And instead of being refeatured in this game, they replaced her with a giant Neko Archaeus for some reason. I'll explain to you in a minute what it all means, and it'll come together. Practice mode and option mode. Let me go to practice mode because, like I said, not gonna take that long. Gonna be very quick because there are only 2 new characters. Well, technically, actually, there are technically 2 new characters, but they're not new characters, but at the same time they're new characters. And I am just as completely lost as you are at this point, so you'll have to excuse me. New character number 1 is an actual fully I don't crash the game White Lane. Is she the same as Lynn, just more options, more mix-up, more play bullshit? You know what I'm saying? You're not missing nothing here. The only thing White Lynn has is this move where she makes a random cat comes out and it does a random attack. Like it either, I think, one of them makes the wall bounce or one makes you juggle and things of that nature. It's been a while since I've actually played her, but I think that's how it works. And the other character, the only unlockable character in the game, Neko Archaeus. So I think I'll take the time just to explain to you because I was trying to rush through earlier. When you get the game, all the characters are here except for Neko Archaeus. In order to unlock Neko Archaeus, you beat the game with one character, any difficulty, continue, non-continue, whatever, and then you unlock Neko Archaeus. Now, Neko Archaeus is the only special character in the game because he has two arcade story modes. There's his normal arcade mode, and then there's a mode having to do with manga books, Kohaku's HD DVD player, and a whole bunch of random code calling themselves the Damien Army. I don't know. When I played it for the first time, it was in this was before Mirror Moon came out with a patch. The rules are all in Japanese, so I was even more confused than normal. I'm like, a whole bunch of Neko Archaeus, what could go wrong with that? You know, not a big deal though. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much it. It's like, because I said we're at the end of the arc of the Cadenza, this is the best version and probably the easier version to get your hands on. You could probably quickly get your hands on this version than you probably could an arcade board or even the A2 version on PS2. I would suggest you go out and go buy an arcade machine unless you balling like that. And even if you are, that's still a waste of money, and that's bad. But, like I'm saying, this is the best version to get it cheap. It is the final version with all the arcade balancing and all of the good stuff. And plus it has tag mode, and it has team mode, it has all that. No other version of the game has that. So, you know, you're getting something. You don't feel like you've been starved. But like I said, we've now gotten to the point to where I get to say I told you so. And what I mean by that is this. So you see all these characters. I know you looking at it, and I'm looking at it while I'm recording, and you looking at it while you watching it. But you understand what I'm saying. There are like grooves and gobs of different characters. You got the maid chick with a sword in her broom, the mechanical maid chick made by the chick maid with a sword in her broom. The puppet cat version of the main character. I could go on and on. This game has everything for everybody. It got your lollies, your emo, your this, your that. You can't lose. This game, it gets a 9. The reason it gets a 9 and the other one got an 8.5 is that the Melty Blood version B is the actual review version. So technically you can throw what I said about A2 out the window, to be quite honest. It's an inferior version. Simple pain point put. Inferior. The end. You know, I can't really, be any more nice than that. It's inferior. What else can I say? But it's a great version. It's like it's still widely played because of the internet factor, because there's a program, I think it's called Caster, and it enables you to play certain PC games online, and Melty Blood Cadenza version BPC is one of those. So unlike in the earlier games, I don't know if they support Caster or not. That's something I may should have researched. And even Actress again doesn't even have online yet, because we don't even know if it's getting the PC port or not. But this is still a highly playable version in the Melty Blood community, even though everybody's still, trying to get used to crescent moon and full moon and blah blah blah. So, you can't lose. So, like I said, game gets a 9 out of 10. It does I told you when we got to this point, you would see everything that I'm talking about. Sprites look good, the game look good, sounds good, everything is good about it. Just not perfect. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I have to save the game I'm going to get a 10 to, because the game I give a 10 to is a game that has to forever live up to anything I give a 10 to. So I can't give a 10 to a game that I don't think can live up to any other future possibilities of things I may or may not review. Now that I'm done with that, I guess we can take the last 2 minutes and explain, where has Rex been? Let's start it this way. I was going to do this review 3 weeks ago. All of a sudden I had an itch to play Dynasty Warriors Gundam on my 360. And I played that. And I did that. And then I did that for 2 weeks. And then I decided to make the review, and then my computer decided, it's like, hey, I'm going to commit suicide on you today, and I'm going to make you a very angry man. So I sat with days without a computer, without being able to review anything, and I lost some data, which I think I've been able to recover some of it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm still able to get in there and still do what I had to do. With a lot of stuff I had to go re-get and recover to get back to a point to where I could do reviews the way I wanted to. And then after that, I started playing Gundam Battle Assault 2 on my PSP. It takes like 5 hours to unlock everything in that game, and you're gonna find out it's gonna take 5 hours, because that's gonna, once I'm able to get this other piece of tech I'm trying to acquire, that's gonna be the first game you ever see me break down, like into parts, break it down. And then something else happened. I'm trying to think what. Oh yeah, then my cable went out, and then my phone stopped working. Just a whole bunch of retarded tech nightmares happened to me in the span of like a week, when I finally decide that I'm going to get off my lazy ass and actually do something. But other than that, like I say, this for me. Again, as usual, I thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Because you got my folks. You know what I mean? I don't know what I'm going to do when Actress is doing reviews. Don't expect it anytime soon. I have a whole bunch of stuff that I got in my head that I got planned out of things I want to do. I want to get into another opus, but I'm not sure that I even have the energy to even do it. That I want to, and I'm probably going to end up doing it, but there's a certain way I want to approach it, because it's a little important. The next opus game that I want to cover is really near and dear to me, so I really want to cover it with the respect that it deserves. But expect like the really next major game for me to really get into is Tekken 6. That's up next. You know what I'm saying? And probably before that, I might even take a look at Brutal Legend, because that game is gonna be the track. Tim Schafer's God. You know, I just figured I'd throw it in there. Tim Schafer's God. You know, we all know that. Other than that, like I said, I'm going to take my leave and bow out. As usual, like I said before, I thank you guys. Appreciate you guys watching. I think I'm gonna go take a nap or something, because I'm sleepy. But other than that, man, it's your boy Triple Dog. Thanks a lot. Holla at your boy. Hey.